Didier Drogba was a complete forward in his prime. He was extremely clinical in front of goal. He had the pace, the power, the strength, and also the aggression to go along with it. He was also very good in the air, and Chelsea fans will certainly remember that goal he scored against Bayern Munich to help Chelsea win the Champions League for the first time in their history. He also scored the winning penalty in that very game as well. He also has helped Chelsea win 4 Premier League titles over the course of his career. He is truly a Chelsea icon. Now, what if this Chelsea side that won the Champions League in 2012, led by Drogba and the likes of Lampard as well, faced the Chelsea side led by Eden Hazard? Hazard, of course, has enjoyed success with Chelsea winning the Premier League twice in the recent few years. Unlike Drogba, though, he's more of a creator, but of course is a world-class talent and a world-class player already. What if these two Chelsea sides faced each other? Drogba's Chelsea up against Hazard's Chelsea. That's what we're going to be finding out in today's FIFA 19 experiment video. Hey guys, how's it going? It is S2G and welcome to another one of these FIFA 19 experiment videos on the channel. You guys seem to really enjoy these kind of videos, so we're back again doing another one with 2 really quality Chelsea sides. I'm really excited to find out which team will come out on top, so let me know down in the comment section below whether it's Drogba's Chelsea or Hazard's Chelsea. And also, if you're enjoying these experiment videos, I'd love to see you guys drop a like on the video because that really helps the channel. Drop a comment as well. Subscribe if you're watching my content for the first time. And let's just get started with the video. So without a further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at both the squads. First up, let's take a look at Drogba's Chelsea. Now, I'm sure you guys are aware that a lot of players from back in 2012 are not in FIFA 19, so I had to create most of the players for this experiment, but I've done my best to give them realistic faces as well as ratings from previous FIFA, so I've done that. And also, this Chelsea side led by Drogba is modeled around the side that won the Champions League in 2012, so do keep that in mind if you see a player that is missing. So, to start the squad, of course, it's Didier Drogba leading the line. Although he is 90 rated, I've given him stats more like a 92 or a 93 rated player, but because when you create a player he doesn't get stats from like international reputation, their ratings are always lower. So Drogba is 90 rated, but he's a lot higher than that, to be honest. Lampard playing in that, number 10ish role in behind, of course, the striker, more of a shadow striker. I feel like that role will really suit him in this experiment video. Juan Mata on the right, he was their creator. He was so good in their Champions League run, worthy of being 88 rated. In one of the FIFAs, he was actually 87 rated with like 90 potential, so he definitely deserves that high rating for this experiment video. We've got the Brazilian Ramirez, who I think now is playing in China. Essien as well in midfield. Florent Malouda down the left. A lot of Chelsea fans will remember him. He was a very efficient player. Ashley Cole as their left back. David Luiz as well at the back. JT, John Terry captaining the side. Ivanovic is their right back. And Pericek in goal. It was a very, very good first team that Chelsea had. Quality players all round like Drogba, Lampard, Juan Mata, John Terry as well, Pericek, Ashley Cole. A very good team. Although their bench was a bit dodgy. Fernando Torres was in Chelsea that season. 84 rated is what I've given him. Of course, he wasn't great for Chelsea at all. He scored a few important goals though, but he's going to be the impact sub of the team, along with Danny Sturridge, who was also at Chelsea back then. Salomon Kalou, Oriol Romeo, John Obi Mikel as well, a very good utility player. Gary Cahill, Bertrand. So that's the Chelsea side led by Didier Drogba. John Terry, of course, captaining the side with Lampard, Mata and Drogba sharing free kick duties, and of course Lampard taking charge of the penalties. Also, Mata is going to be responsible for corners. So that is Drogba's Chelsea. Let's move on to Hazard's Chelsea. Now here is Eden Hazard's Chelsea. To make this experiment a bit more interesting, I've brought in a few players that played alongside Hazard here at Chelsea just a few seasons ago, like Diego Costa, Oscar, and also Thibaut Courtois. So this is the Chelsea side led by Eden Hazard. Diego Costa up front, we all know how lethal he is as a striker. Oscar in behind playing in that cam role with Hazard and Willian on either sides. And N'Golo Kante in that CDM role. I'm eager to see how N'Golo Kante matches up against Lampard. Fabregas, a bit of a deep-lying playmaker for this Chelsea side. Alonso and Zappacosta on either side, with Azpilicueta and Rudiger being the centre-backs, and Courtois in the net. Azpilicueta is going to be captaining this Chelsea side. Now, one thing you'll notice is that the current Chelsea side's bench is ridiculously good. Kepa Arrizabalaga, Christensen, Jorginho, Kovacic, Barkley, Drinkwater and Giroud. That is a very, very decent bench. Of course, a few players in the team like Fabregas have adjusted his ratings to, give him a rating that he was at his best at Chelsea, to make this experiment a bit more fun. So I've done that, and that is Hazard's Chelsea. I'm really eager to see what happens in the gameplay. So let's get right in the game. Drogba's Chelsea versus Hazard's Chelsea. Let's find out who comes out on top. Here we go, guys. Time for kickoff. Drogba's Chelsea up against Hazard's Chelsea in this one. I'm eager to find out which one of these two Chelsea icons will be performing better in today's experiment video. The team in yellow is going to be Hazard's Chelsea. The team in blue, of course, Drogba's Chelsea. It's kickoff time. Eden Hazard's Chelsea on the attack first in this one. Marcus Alonso inside into Costa, who plays it back. So Oscar maybe looking for that threaded pass. Plays this one in behind to Costa, who gets the shots off, but Petr comes out of his line and makes the save. Good keeping there from Petr, performing like he used to do back in his prime. Again, it's Hazard on the ball, out wide to Alonso. We know he likes to get forward. Alonso back into Eden Hazard. This could be an opportunity for Hazard's team, as it's Costa leaves this one for Hazard. Hazard now down the wings, maybe a cross, and he puts in a fabulous cross to Willian, and that is a sensational finish from the Brazilian, who puts Hazard's team into the lead. I wasn't expecting Hazard's team to get an early lead in this one. Drogba better start performing now, as under 10 minutes, Chelsea, of course led by Eden Hazard, has taken the lead. The team in yellow performing much better so far in this one, but only 10 minutes have gone. Willian, what a finish though from him. I mean, an acrobatic effort there from him, a perfect volley. The cross from Hazard as well was brilliant. Again, very close to getting cleared away by Ivanovic, if I'm not wrong, or was it Ashley Cole? But yeah, it was a brilliant goal there from Hazard's Chelsea. Although Drogba's team now on the attack, this could be a chance. Drogba lays this one off to Ramirez, who shoots, but the Brazilian is denied by Courtois, who pulls out a fabulous save there. That's why we've brought in Courtois for this experiment video, to keep it as realistic as possible, because, we've got to even things out. They've got Czech. Hazard's team does need Courtois. What's going on here? Ivanovic has robbed him off the ball as he plays this one to Drogba, and Didier Drogba is back again, scoring for Chelsea. That was a brilliant finish on the volley. Ivanovic doing immense work there to win the ball, and what the hell were Chelsea doing there? Hazard's Chelsea, of course. I mean, like, Chelsea aren't a team to play out from the back. They don't have the players to do so. So what were they trying? I have no idea. Ivanovic robs the ball off them, showing that aggression across with his weak foot as well. Fantastic work from him. And when you give Drogba that much time and space, he's obviously going to score. I'm sure the Chelsea fans watching this video would have enjoyed that moment, seeing Drogba score once again for their club. Drogba again now on the ball. Maybe his second goal. Momentum has shifted now, as Drogba's Chelsea had another chance to score here, but Drogba's long shot does go just wide. Half time, and I guess I'm going to give the first half to Hazard's team. They've been the better side, although Drogba towards the end was really getting things started for his team. But again, over the course of that first half, I feel like Hazard's team was a lot better. They scored a better goal, and yeah, defensive mistakes cost them. But in this second half, things completely changed. It's now Drogba laying this one off to Lampard. Drogba gets it back again as he shoots, but the keeper makes a good save there, and the scoreline is still 1-1. Courtois performing really well in this one, and now Fabregas on the ball, in behind to Hazard. Hazard now crossing this one in. It's not cleared yet. Willian with the acrobatic bicycle kick effort, but from that position, I don't know why he attempted that, but Czech was up to the mark, makes a decent save there. Now it's Michael Essien on the ball. Maybe Drogba can create something here. Maybe a goal-scoring opportunity as he finds Lampard, who strikes it so well. Super Frank on the attack for Chelsea once again. Couldn't convert though. 85th minute now in this one, as Lampard beats one. Lays this one to Mata down that right side into Drogba. Drogba back to Mata. Mata off the crossbar. What an attempt from Juan Mata. Of course, for those of you guys who followed Chelsea back in 2012, Mata was one of the reasons why they won the Champions League that season. And Mata could have won them the game, but instead it's now Hazard's team on the attack. Kovacic coming on as a sub. Willian now. Hazard's team may have the chance. Maybe it's Costa. No, it's Kovacic who shoots. What an attempt and what a chance this was in added time for Kovacic to give Hazard's team the win. Or just take a look at that for a shot. It was so close to going in. Kovacic got really unlucky there, and it's full time and the game has ended in a 1-1 draw. Although this is a Premier League game, we cannot have this experiment end in a draw. We need to know which team is better, Drogba's Chelsea or Hazard's Chelsea. So we're now in extra time. Hazard now. Hazard strikes with his right foot. It comes off the crossbar, although it finds its way to Costa, who heads it down to Hazard. And Eden Hazard has scored his first goal off this experiment. It's Drogba 1, Eden Hazard 1. And the scoreline for this game is now 2-1 in Hazard's Chelsea's favour. What a finish this was from Hazard. I know it was an easy finish, but of course he still had to beat Petr Cech, who's 89 rated. And Hazard did that with ease. Credit to Diego Costa for putting the ball back in the box with his head. Although Drogba's team isn't giving up. Here's Daniel Sturridge, who's come on as a sub, but Thibaut Courtois denies him from scoring there. Really, Sturridge should be scoring that. I mean, like, that was literally a free chance for him to score, but he did miss. And now Drogba finding Daniel Sturridge. Let's see what Sturridge can do now. Oriol Romeo, who's again come on as a sub, finds Drogba, who strikes again with the finesse shot. What a finish this was from Didier Drogba. This Chelsea experiment has just been crazy, man. Both Hazard and Drogba performing extremely well. This is Drogba's second goal of the game now, and I think Hazard's got himself a goal and an assist. 2-2 now in extra time. There's still about 12 to 15 minutes left in this game, so we could still be seeing more goals, but that was a phenomenal finish from Drogba. First time finesse shot, slots at home, bottom right corner. No way Courtois is saving that. Chelsea's number 11 strikes again. He also nutmegs Rudiger there, which was pretty brilliant to see. Although Hazard and co aren't done yet, it's Diego Costa on the ball, who hasn't been that great in today's experiment video. Finds Ross Barkley somehow as the keeper makes the save. Ross Barkley, another substitute, had the chance to change the course of this game, but Petr Cech comes up with a great save. And now, though, it's Drogba and co on the attack. Salomon Kalou finds Daniel Sturridge out wide. What a chance this is. He plays this one to Drogba. Drogba scores his third of the game, getting himself a hat-trick in this experiment video. And I guess we are leaning towards Drogba in today's experiment video to prove which Chelsea side is better, as Drogba with a fabulous finish outside of his right boot. The power behind that shot was absolutely sensational. I was talking about it at the start of the episode, how Drogba's pace, power and strength were key characteristics, and there you go, that is showing exactly that. But there could be more goals for Drogba's team, as Mata with his weak foot gets the shots off, but Courtois denies them from scoring. There is still time for Hazard's team to salvage something and take this game into penalties, as now it's Hazard on the ball. He's creating something, finds Barkley, and Ross Barkley, the super sub, has equalized things. Who would have thought, guys? This experiment has just been nuts, man. 3-3. I mean, Drogba with the hat-trick, Hazard with the goal and 2 assists. But now it's going down to penalties. What a finish though from Ross Barkley coming off the bench. The cross coming in, of course, from Eden Hazard. Who else but the Belgian? Terrific cross from him. Let's take a look at the replay for that goal. Hazard, of course, could have gone with his left foot, but cuts inside on a stronger foot, right foot, and Ross Barkley there with a fabulous header. No chance for Cech there. And yes, guys, it is full time, and this game is going to pens. If you were to ask me, which team was better over the course of the 120 minutes, I could not give you an answer. The scoreline says it all. 3-3. Both teams were pretty much equal. But it's going to be penalties to decide who comes out on top, just like how it was in 2012 against Bayern Munich for that Chelsea team to win the Champions League. It's going to be super Frank Lampard to take the first penalty in this one. Can he score? Yes, he can. Lampard scores the first penalty of this game. What about Hazard, though? Can he score and equalize things? No, he can't. Petr Cech makes the save and Eden Hazard misses. It's Didier Drogba's chance now to potentially put his side into the lead. Can he do that? Drogba misses. It's honestly incredibly funny how both Hazard and Drogba have missed their penalties. I mean, they're kind of like the marquee players for this experiment, yet both of them have missed penalties. It's Giroud now to take this one, and he misses as well. That's actually a terrible penalty. Couldn't even keep that one on target. It comes off the post. Salomon Kalou with the chance to, put Chelsea into a 2-0 lead, but well, he misses as well. Courtois makes the save. I guess because both keepers are so good, that's why we're seeing so many penalties being saved. And there you go, Willian misses as well. What's going on here? Can Juan Mata score? Let's find out. It's still 1-0 to Drogba's team, and now it is 2-0. Great penalty there from Juan Mata. Well, this is the deciding penalty. If Azpilicueta messes this one up, Drogba's team will be taking home the win. He goes down the middle, Cech reads it, and there you go. Drogba's team wins this experiment video. So according to FIFA 19, we've got Drogba's team beating, of course, Eden Hazard's Chelsea. This has probably been the most insane experiment video in terms of gameplay. I mean, 3-all, Drogba scoring a hat-trick, Hazard performing, it had it all. So, really hope you guys enjoyed today's experiment video. If you guys did, I'd really appreciate you guys taking out the time and dropping a like on the video. That would really help the channel. Subscribe if you're watching my content for the first time. We do a lot of experiment videos, career mode content on the channel as well. And I will see you guys very soon with a similar video on the channel very soon.